When you finally decide to pick up a pen and say, God, I want to become a better version of myself, you better be prepared for the list that comes with it, for the habits that have to change, for the mindsets that have to shift, for the attitudes that need to be adjusted. Because y'all, some of those attitudes you're bringing in this year and God is looking like, girl, I told you that can't come with you to where I'm taking you. But I also thank God that his grace is sufficient, right? Because he gives us the opportunities to learn how to shift, to learn how to move, to learn how to navigate what it is that we're going through. So this way we can build upon those lessons into the new version of ourselves that we're becoming. Oftentimes we'll sit there and look at ourselves and we're like, yo, I remember that last year when X, Y, and Z took place, I would have went off on such and such. But this time around, because I've been learning, because I've been taking in the lessons, because I've been passing the test, because I've become more familiar with the word, I'm responding differently. Sometimes we think that when we hear the words, oh, it's a new me, new me, new me, that it's going to be just an outward change, right? Maybe your apparel changes, your clothes change, maybe your address changes, your location changes. Yeah, some of that stuff does happen for some people depending on the season that they're in and how that goes about, right? But the bigger changes I feel like that we should really be reflecting on heavy is the changes that we make on the inside of us. Because that's what's going to literally start coming through on the outside. When people can begin looking at you and being like, yo, there's something different about you. I don't know. There's like this peace about you, right? Or better yet, there's this joy that I can see in you. That's a little bit different than what it was for you a while ago. Sometimes we think that the situation or circumstance in front of us has to change right away, immediately, like right now. But the truth is that if we would change some of our habits, change the way that we perceive the situation, which is changing your mindset, right? Then we would be able to understand that, okay, there's something here to gain. Or maybe it's an opportunity to be humbled. Or maybe this is just a stepping stone that's going to get me to the next place. But if I would allow myself to be able to gain the lessons where I'm at right now, that I could trust that God was going to position me into a better place. And that maybe where I'm at right now is just a training ground that I need. So this way, when I do get into the heavy league, when I do get into the major leagues, right, that I'll be able to handle it with ease and with grace. Can you imagine getting this big opportunity and you having no idea how to talk to people properly because you're constantly going off on this one and that one at the drop of a dime or drop of a hat? Listen, sometimes we have to understand that the very moments that we're given right here where we are is the strategy that we've been looking for the entire time. Embrace where you are. Embrace the very moments that you're in right now. And keep pushing and chugging along and trust the process.